Alright, what it dooski YouTube? It's been a minute. I got some things to update and get my impressions on this beta of this Call of Duty this year. Got Clovis in the background. Clovis! Yeah. Well, man. My SSDI or SSA, whatever going through the process, is just havoc. Something that's in stage 2 that should have been 25 to 30 days max ended up being 4 months, and they gave me every excuse underneath the tree, underneath the bush, whatever. Bunch of lies and all that. I told him, well, you neglected me. That's what really happened. You put me underneath a stockpile and kept stacking and stacking, and finally, when you got back to the bottom, there I was, and you're like, oh crap. So I am now in stage 3. In fact, I've got all these letters they sent me to fill out. It's the same stuff I had to fill out when I did my VA claims, and I gotta send that off to them, and so I can get 6 months or whatever now, because now the wait has increased to crazy number 400 from 200 something. Crazy. So maybe in half of next year I'll finally get an answer if I'm approved or not. I don't know. The way things are now stalled as the government is shut down, I might instantly get canceled. I don't know. So I've been dealing with that stress. Not too long ago, my mama told me they found a lump on her. Luckily, it wasn't breast cancer, but I went down to see her for a week, and it is a form of cancer. It's like something leukemia, SLL, and another type of 3 letters, and it says it's treatable, but I don't know like what stage she's in to get a better answer. So they were still doing tests and whatnot, and more stress on top of stress on top of stress. Yeah, crazy, right? I did get my Mortal Kombat shirt in. I like that. But, besides that, I got a bunch of videos I never uploaded because I'm dealing with so much. I got quite a few goodie drops, and I gotta do a new one now. I haven't uploaded any. Well, I uploaded one. I just never put the information in for it. I am trying to keep my mind occupied, even so I'm going to do some stuff, but even that is kind of wearing tough because whenever I told you I was into Pokemon, well, Pokemon is even worse than when we were in searching and prismatic. How? I don't get it. But I don't have one pack of Mega Evolutions. Crazy, right? Not one. In fact, I was in Savannah at the, well, not Savannah, but I was at Georgetown, which is basically close to Savannah and Hinesville. So I went to 4 Walmarts on release day, 3 GameStops, and 2 Targets. Completely wiped out. My mama couldn't even believe it. She's like, how cards are so popular? What's going on? I don't get it. Yeah, I get it, but I don't understand why scalpers and all these people are ruining it. And it's because the poker people don't care. They put these high value cards in knowing it's going to do well, and when they get all their stock out, they don't care if the retailers triple, quad price it. They don't care. It's havoc, crazy, and it's not fun no more. Even their pocket is kind of doing bad. Alright, I had to pause because the roommate came down. Anywho's, like I was saying, the pocket is 50% players gone. It's not doing well. They're not printing it any, like, half the amount of cards they used to print from prior years. They're not doing. They're the lowest print they ever done. Even so, prismatic has been printed a lot. Scalpers are still buying it and trying to get to all the stock. It's crazy. I have been able to get some of those. In fact, I've been putting some of my money towards prismatic and black and white because that's all I can get. I have no Mega Evolutions. Destined Rivals jumped up so high I wasn't able to get that, especially the exclusive booster packs, the 36 packs that with the special card. God, it's crazy. Journey's End I don't have much of, and I can't get that booster box because that even jumped in price now. I don't know what to tell y'all, but Mega Evolutions is the first new set of the year, or this new starting process, and I can't get none. In fact, they said they split it up, so it was actually less stock than they're supposed to. So there's supposed to be a second wave. That really ain't a second wave. It is the second wave of the first wave, but they're gonna count it as the second wave. Pathetic. I don't know, man. It's bad, but like anywho's, I've been able to get some prismatic, but out of the hundreds of packs I've opened, I have 0 Sir cards, or what do you call like full arts. I've got no alternative arts. I've got no gold. I've got there's another one that I don't have. So the shiny EX cards, I don't have none of those. I've pulled 2 regular trainer cards, but that's the highest I ever got. I pulled no Sirs out of hundreds of packs. This, like Prismatic, even though it's been overprinted, it's the worst hit and pull rates I've ever seen. Even Evolving Skies and Crown Zenith and Battle Styles is trash. But that's the one set we can actually get a hold of, minus Sam's Club, their special Lucario exclusive that has 14 packs of Prismatic. The last time they had that, there's a new bot in which, as soon as the barcode goes live, they're able to buy the whole stock out in 1 to 3 seconds. That means they can buy the whole stock before the live button goes live. And the sad thing, Sam's Club honored them. They knew the bots took it all, and they still honored them. No regular person was able to buy any. Crazy. And this thing is destroying Walmart and Target, and nobody's able to buy anything. Online is the only place I can buy, in Georgia where I'm at, so it's sad. And Best Buy, you gotta go in store. GameStop, you gotta go in store. Some of my favorite places I can't buy online no more, so Amazon, don't even think about it. They've been price gouging their pre-orders and their stock, double the price. They're going by whatever the merchants are putting up above retail. Stupid. I have yet to win a Dick's Sporting's goods raffle. But you know what? I'd rather have these raffles instead of whatever process going to. Poker Center actually have improved from the bots, They canceled all, that new bot I told you about? They canceled all those because they never put it up live. And when they put the barcode up, it all got sold out. And they were like, oh no, we're not going to honor those. I don't know what the hell the poker people are doing. They're dropping the ball. I don't know if I'm able to get any Mega Evolutions. Walmart, when they're doing their pre-orders, them bots are buying it all. I'm sorry. It took from the pandemic 1 month and a week before they improved by overprinting the crazy amounts of Evolving Skies, which still had terrible hit rates. But we're like 6 sets in now, and they still haven't done anything to fix the situation. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's in a really bad state. I have not pulled 1 Sir card out of Prismatics. I mean, that was just a waste of money. I'm sorry to say that, but it helps me with my PTSD. But when I'm getting nothing, it kind of adds to it. Crazy, right? But there's nothing else out there. I mean, like Disney finally made a new trading card set that I always wanted for Topps, but 400 something for a booster box? Are you stupid? No. I understand it's the first time they put autographs in them, but 400 for a booster box? No. Stupid. And then out of 3 different things they put different hits in exclusively for those? No. What is Disney doing, it's getting real hard to enjoy things. Gaming side is kind of having their own issues as well. I don't know what to tell y'all, but things is just not going well right now. And I thought at least by the end of the year things would get good, but from getting hit by my mom telling me she got cancer, that really took me through something. I'm trying to find something to occupy my mind, get something going, because I don't know what to tell y'all. This year has been terrible. And I always keep trying to motivate myself, saying, oh, next year, that's going to be the year. And then, bam, something else happens, right? All right, so we talked about the polka. What else is there besides what I'm doing? I want to stream something, but Call of Duty every year is I can't stream it because it's bad, and it gets worse with each release. Is there like what else is there? Like I don't want to jump into that just yet, but I told you the big things. I gotta get myself back into the VA system, and I don't think I have a primary care because they've really watered down. They put Afghanistan people in, Iraq people in, and this is to stacking above people who's already waiting to get service. So they're getting cut in half again. They opened up a service for female disabled vets and all that, and they're taking primary cares off to go there. That's once again cutting it in half. And I think my primary is gone. That was the best primary I had, but I want to get back in so I can get rid of these dentures and get the implants they told me I should have had like 5 years ago. I'm fighting with them about it. I may have to go to legal services and sue MCG College, because their communication is trash with each other. And then if I find out they took my primary away and never issued me a new one, I gotta sue them for that too. And I really don't want to go through that because that's so stressful for me. Battling PTSD, severe depression, just so much. But I gotta get this. This will be the third thing I wanted to do within these 2 years. Well, it's supposed to be one, but I dragged it out. But we got the first two things situated. The second one was the Social Security thing. I already put myself in, and 4 months later, I'm still here waiting for go into the next phase and chapter stuff, whatever. Just a lot of wait for whatever. Cola for the new percentage sounds like trash. While an E4 enlistee makes more than a 90% disabled vet, that's minus taxes as well. Like once you remove the taxes from the E4, they still make more than a 90% disabled vet. Because they had last year, they gave them a 14 point something raise on top of their 3 point something or 4 point something raise, which was crazy. I mean, an E2 before taxes is taken out has a higher number than a 90% disabled vet. They're soon going to take over 100%, probably next year or two, but trash. A 2 point something is less than $100 raise, and everything has gone up in prices. They say, oh, the inflation gone. No, the price is still high and they never went down. Just eggs, because people complain so much about it, but everything else they don't do. They don't put down in price. It goes up even more. Food in restaurants and everything, regardless, is just too much. And they're not meeting with the disabled vets. Take us off of COLA, because there's so many people who are not elderly. And yet this is all they have. If they were at a high rank making so much money, and then get busted down to 40%, and they got like, well, you got $500 to work with. How can they make a living like that? I don't get it. All right, let's get started with Call of Duty. One word: trash. This will either be the worst Call of Duty ever made, or the second worst Call of Duty. And that's because, once again, they lied to us about everything. Integrations. Even so, last 2 seasons with Black Ops 6, they claimed, oh, we took this off from headquarters. Guess what's back in headquarters? The beta. They made a beta integrated with headquarters and Black Ops 6. You gotta have those downloaded in order to play Black Ops 7 beta. Can you believe that? Because it's reused assets. Nothing's original except for the DLC patchwork of a new paint of futuristic or whatever they want to call it is trash. It's not future. People say, oh, it's like advanced warfare. No, it's not. Oh, infinity warfare. No, it's not. The feeling you're getting is a mix between Black Ops 4 and Advanced Warfare with the maps. As in, they feel like rat mazes where there's nothing there except a stop sign maps with the left, straight, or right. And you shortly as you go up, in the middle, you meet everybody. You're either going to run into somebody, or you gotta go up a little bit more, and somebody's still down scoping, aiming downwards from their base for an easy kill. That's the only two things that work. There's nothing strategic about this game, nothing about tactics, even so they say tactical, nothing's tactics. The maps are all AI slop. Ain't no developer made these things because they're so bad. Once again, a stop sign pattern, very small maps because they try to make things as quickly as possible with Rust, Nuketown, and unfortunately, it don't meet those type of standards because there's nothing there. There's nothing, no real cover, no levels to go. Like they may have a ladder go up here and that's just for that one spot. You don't really see much out about those areas. They don't open up the maps like, man, I don't know what they're doing. That's why they're banking on remastered maps. I've played the 5 original maps they got on this beta, and all of them are trash. You just run around till you run into somebody, or the spawn system is ass, so the enemy's gonna spawn behind you or on the side and shoot you in the ass or whatever. And here they have the nerve to say, oh, we cut skill-based matchmaking down. Open matches. Those open matches is just the skill-based matchmaking put down by 1 notch. That's it. It's still the same. In times I don't feel the difference. And they still got the other. You got the skill-based and then that was it MOBB, whatever it's called, where they nerf you, meaning they can mess with your stats, so they can get the other side to win. It's trash. I've gone through so much bullets going through enemies. Don't try to go for a drop shot because you lose aim. Bullets go through enemies and don't hit. The hit detection's ass. TTK is even worse than before. They claim it's going to get fixed, but I mean, I'm tired of them making brand new Call of Duties with the same issues. It's reused assets from prior games, and yet they don't do it from the middle or end of the game. They do it from the new. I don't get that. The stat sheets, even so you see a nemesis, when you're playing, let's say, Search and Destroy, you don't see the kills. You don't see how many kills you got. Instead, they'll say, like, plants, how many times you planted and score, whatever crap it is. But, like, how many kills did I get? It's trash. The guns don't feel good. They need to go back to the military, go back to the army and get that set up because it don't feel good. It don't feel like it's supposed to match up with each other. It's just which one ever it feels broken to have the no recoil and shoot the fastest is what everybody goes for. They call it meta. It's not meta. It's just broken. I'm tired of everybody looking the same and picking the same crap when the maps are trash anyways. No reason to have ghosts because too many cheaters, they know where they at. Even so, the anti-thing ain't live right now. I feel like they still gonna cater to the whitelist, the cheating streamers, the permaban streamers. And I said it. If Call of Duty next have any of those, it's gonna be a trash game. And guess what? They cater to them again. We had Repulse, we had Swag, the Joe-Woes, Nixa, who is permanently banned, is there. Just like, I don't understand it. They blamed, the games are so bad because of Bobby Kotick. They got rid of him. They got worse. Microsoft bought him. Oh, it's going to get better. It got worse. Because there's nobody employed by Microsoft to go see how the game is playing, tell them what to do, tell them, hey, get rid of this. Y'all need to improve that. There's nobody to police them. They don't care about that. That's why when they buy all these studios out, they left them to defend for themselves. They're like, you got a game? Okay, put that game out. And then when they find out it's trash and it don't sell well, they close that studio down or layoffs. And I'm telling you right now, These studios are about to get laid off. I'm not lying. Right now, they just went back on their word of saying no more HQ, and here they're integrating ones again. They're putting Black Ops 7 into HQ to mix with the how many sales of mobile, Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 3. They're going to try to combine all that to lie to their stockholders, their investors. Hey, look how much we got out of this. And it's not the truth because they're not counting Black Ops 7 by itself. This has the lowest beta numbers ever. People are canceling. This may be the first Call of Duty I never buy. I don't want to play Black Ops 6. I got fatigued after Season 1 Reloaded. I quit like halfway into it. I came back during Season 2 and reloaded to see if there was any difference. No. Came back like Season 5 or whatever. No difference. Everything's trash with Black Ops 6. I hate it. It's the worst Call of Duty ever. And to sit up here and use reused assets of the worst Call of Duty ever and Modern Warfare 3, you failed again. You made another Black Ops 6 game. A Black Ops that don't even play like Black Ops. They claimed, oh, Infinity Ward, they had so much control, we couldn't make ours. We're Treyarch and they didn't want a Treyarch type game. Guess what? Black Ops 7 was your Treyarch. And you made a Black Ops 6 game, an Infinity Ward game. Jeez. But all those are just reused assets of Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 3 is all these. Let's put it this way. Y'all keep saying, hey, stop making yearly Call of Duties. Well, they've been done that. You know what these are? Expansion packs, DLC. These are expansion packs. Year 4 of Modern Warfare 2. The only thing is 4 years of a game going worse than the one before. If I knew Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 3 was going to be this bad, I was like, hey, keep Modern Warfare 2. Just year 2, year 3, year 4, but trash. This year's gimmick, wall jumping. Oh, it's like Black Ops 3 and 4. No, it's not. Black Ops 3 was wonderful. Especially if you learn how to get way above. Oh, flawless. Black Ops 4 just wasn't it. They didn't know where to go with this. They just know they wanted to get Blackout out. No campaign. In fact, they had to restart like near the 3/4 of the way. Can you believe that? They didn't have half a year to make this. Excuse me, a year and a half to make this. They had like a year. $700 million to make this game. Multiple studios. Thousands of developers. Trash game. You couldn't even pay your cheating streamers to have the perfect face and say, this is the best Call of Duty ever. Let's go. Turn me up. They kept trying to say, oh, this is a good Call of Duty, and they couldn't even keep a straight face. They had fatigue, just like I have fatigue. I'm playing the beta, and then I'm just like, I don't want to play this. I can't force myself to play this. And I walk off for a couple hours and come back and try to force myself again. The maps are terrible. This make the game the worst. And the thing is, not even remastered maps are going to save it because the game is not optimized. Black Ops 6, they lied to us. They said it was going to be a new type of engine rebuilt from the ground up. They said none of the gimmicks of integration was going to be in it. All this BS they put into it wasn't going to be there. And yet, they put it all integrated. Bring all these operators and we're going to focus heavily on microtransactions. Everything put into Warzone. This year, everything was put into zombies. Zombies is the only thing that got polished and feel good, at least, you know. But I'm not a zombie person. I'm about multiplayer. And they went backwards. How is it Cold War was the last best type of maps they could have done on a Call of Duty? Well, actually, Modern Warfare 2 has some good maps. You know, the recent one. But still, like the biggest evolution type. Here they had the nice big open up maps, and you could zip line to another ship. You could get into a vehicle and drive up here and there. That was the evolution that they should have kept. Instead, we got, once again, these small, terrible AI slop type maps. We are in a rat maze and you just run into somebody so quickly, or it's not optimized. It's trash. They didn't get rid of the last gen. Here now they're saying, oh, with the new Infinity Ward, that's going to be the one built up from the ground and not integrated and something fresh. That's what Black Ops 6 should have been. Instead, we got the same game for years in a row of the worst Call of Duties ever. And yet, it feels like they broke every mirror in Activision. All the studios, they broke some mirrors or whatever, and they got 7 years of bad luck. Because 7 years we've had bad Call of Duties. And the thing is, Modern Warfare 19 and Cold War wasn't that bad. It's just the fact that it didn't meet the standards. And they never fixed the issues we needed. They finally took the doors out of Cold War, but guess what's in this game? Doors. Yeah. Loud ass doors that they can hear you with. And they claim now, we're going to leave the doors open for a longer time period, and some of them are not even going to close. Take the damn doors out. Open the maps up. Give us some strategy. Some strategic. How's it Modern Warfare 4 has better maps? How is it that they can have one apartments here, second apartments here, and it's just up and down? But yet there's levels you can go up in there, and it's just like down there was though, and that outdoes the 5 maps you got now. These 5 maps are trash after trash. You don't listen to us, even so you claim, oh, we listen to us. Look at the skill-based matchmaking. We took it down a notch. It's cheaters galore, people 2-boxing, because you see a group, like, you see little dots that let you know each independent player, but then if they're connected, that's a group with, who join in together. If you see a level 1 with all these high rankers, they 2-boxed into your lobby. You're happy if they're on your team, but if they're on the other side, you're about to get destroyed. Because they're not just skill-based matchmaking, but the other thing that nerfs you is in full effect. So you're going to get nerfed. If you go into a game that's already in progress and your team is being destroyed as soon as you come in, jump out. Do not play it, because you're not going to come back. Because that MOBB, whatever it's called, is so high, it's no point in it. You're not going to make a comeback. The game is cheating itself. It's bad when the devs are cheating just to keep the whitelist scores and those who are just... I don't get that. Everything is trash. For the first time ever, I'm not liking any of the operators. I'd rather pick the ones with the mask, because then I don't have to look at the ugly faces. How is it all your females are trannies? They look like trannies. Muscle-bound female boss characters that look like Abby the Brock Lesnar from Last of Us. Oh, here's a little clue. Abby actually does have a male body, because originally Abby was supposed to be a tranny. That's something they never told you, but people who reversed into it to check the information, they discovered that's what it was, a man body. But Call of Duty, every one of your characters look bad, and I know you're banking on microtransactions to make, your anime girls out of them eventually. The Asian one looks decent when you have the police outfit, but unfortunately her face still don't look good. Here you made a big fuss. Oh, we've gave better improvements with the characters with the Vault Edition. All you did was change the costume. They still look like trannies. And this one, I can't even pick Zombie Maya. This the best looking female, and she's a zombie. Imagine that. I'm not happy with this game at all. This give me vibes of World War II beta. There was not one map I liked out of the game. It had the same issues of straight, left, or right. And we hated it. They had to bring in 2 better developers, like hit developers, to come in and fix all that. They brought us what the fans wanted. Better maps, better items, better everything. And they improved it. And World War II got fun again. But here, the fun is gone, and I don't think it's coming back. I've not had one fun except day one. Day one, skill-based matchmaking wasn't active, so I had fun. It felt smooth, and that's something I give this game. It feels like Black Ops 6 is much smoother, and that's what may make this the second worst COD ever. But if these maps are not improved and they don't optimize the remakes, because guess what? It's not optimized. You're going to breeze through to the other side because it was never made to be that fast on a Modern Warfare type engine. And you have the nerve to call it Black Ops. But Black Ops always played different from Modern Warfare. It felt like its own uniqueness. And instead, you made it Modern Warfare with a Black Ops skin. Trash. 2 years of the same issues. Treyarch is like, oh, we didn't have no freedom. Infinity Ward had to approve it all. It was all you this year, and you made the same damn game. Because y'all can't develop no more. Y'all don't know how to make new maps, good maps. Y'all don't know how to develop anything. Y'all a bunch of DEI hires, and there's not one old school employee there. Y'all, they can't teach y'all because y'all don't know how to make Call of Duty no more. It don't feel like Call of Duty. In fact, the wall run ain't no kind of Call of Duty. This feels like Apex. The wall jumps. They should have made it a wall run, to be honest. It just feels like a whole bunch of stuff stolen from other games. The futuristic stuff just reminds me of Warframe. It don't feel like Black Ops 2 or whatever. It still feels like Fortnite with the characters who want a microtransaction, and y'all panicking because we say we don't want those type of skins no more. But we know you're going to give it to us because this is another push-out cash cow grab that really wasn't developable right. I can't wait till your investors say we're done and you start laying people. Just get a whole like brand new team. Just one studio to have complete freedom like it used to. Because when you put all your studios together and they're just bouncing back and forth against each other with no real creativeness, you're just reusing assets. You're making the same last year game with a different skin, a different theme. I'm sorry, there's nothing good about this game. Nothing. I can't approve nothing in this game. I hate everything in this game. And the thing is, I know you're going to have to remaster maps, and that's the only thing that's going to be decent. Your perks. How do you have the same everything I want in one perk? Perk 1, you've got cold-blooded. You've got ninja. You got blind eye. All in the same perk. Those are the 3 perks I want. No other Call of Duty did that trash but y'all. Because perk 2 is a whole different set of perks. Perk 3s are different sets. Those are the 3 ones I can understand. I can put a wild card to get another perk. But, I mean, like, I want all 3. I don't want the other crap. Y'all failed. And then you've got a kill streak where you just see through the walls. What if you're about to get a nuke and somebody just sees you through the wall? Because I'm pretty sure Ghost ain't going to hold that off because y'all didn't do that before with Blind Eye and Perk with certain other things you put later in the game. Y'all ruined this franchise. Y'all did. I'm just going to put it there. The beta is trash, so I know the game is going to be trash because even so, day 2 they put skill-based matchmaking in. Best believe they're going to rev it up when the actual game comes out. Y'all made another terrible Call of Duty game for 4 years in a row. Worst after the worst after the worst. And this may be the worst one after Black Ops 6. The worst. Right this moment. Y'all can't make a map. Oh, excuse me. Y'all can't make a good map to save y'all jobs or to save your lives. This AI slop mess is trash. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And leave some likes, some comments. Hit that bell to subscribe. And always enjoy.